was no soldier. I swore no oath to the sword. But my husband stood beside me, and beside him I fell to my knees. When the bullet struck him, I did not cry. I lifted up his shield, I took his place. I did not stop until 3 Ottomans lay dead before me. We were not soldiers, but those walls were ours. We carried boiling water, we rolled the stones. We poured the pitch. We dressed ourselves as men, so they would think we were more. We never asked if women should fight this way. We simply fought. They did not remember our names, only our deeds. They did not write down our names, only that we were there. But we were there. We were there to the very end. We were there, and the wall still stood.
Women of Eger, valiant women.
They stood upon the bastions with sword and stone.
We were there.
We were there.
We were there. Women of Eger,
Nameless heroes.
what history forgot.
The war remembers.
They asked no permission. They waited for no command.
We did not wait.
We felt no fear.
They simply knew.
If they did not stand there, no one would.
38 days, 38 nights. Every morning we counted who remained. Every evening we buried who we lost. And the next day
We climbed the walls again, because there was no one else.
because we were there.
Because no one else
Could stand in our place.
We do not know their names. The chronicles never recorded them. We only know this.
They were there.
They stood upon the bastions. They stood within the fire. They stood beside their husbands.
And in their husband's place, valiant women. Valiant women.
Women of Eger, valiant women.
They stood upon the bastion with sword and stone.
Women of Eger, nameless heroes.
What history forgot, the world remembers. We were there. We were there. We were there. The wall knows, the war remembers. We never asked if we were allowed to fight. We simply fought. The wall still stands, and we were